So have you been trying to start and grow your own YouTube channel for a while now, but you don't know where to start from? You are totally lost. You've watched tons of YouTube videos, but you are still not getting it right. Don't worry, today's video is just for you. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you where to start, how to start, and what to do to start and grow your own YouTube channel from the very scratch. So if this looks like you, stick around and let's dive into the business of the day. So first of all, before you go ahead to start creating content for your channel, the first thing you need to do is to make your own personal research. Making your own personal research is going to help you to know what you are getting yourself into. You're going to have an idea of what YouTube is, what to expect, how to start and grow your own channel in no time. And making your research is going to save you a lot of time and energy because you're going to learn about the do's and the don'ts of YouTube, and this will prevent you from making costly mistakes along the line. I believe the reason why you are here is because you're trying to start and grow your own YouTube channel, and this is the best thing you will do for your channel. Making research is the best thing you can do for your channel because you're going to be learning from people's experience and avoid some mistakes that will hurt your channel in no time. So as a beginner, the first thing you need to understand is how the YouTube algorithm works. You need to understand this so you don't blame the algorithm if you're not getting the views you desire. I've heard so many people say the algorithm is not pushing their content, the algorithm is not recommending their content, but you need to understand what the algorithm really is. So what the YouTube algorithm does is to test your videos. It does this by observing how long your viewers watch your videos, if they liked your videos, if they subscribe, if they comment and share the video, after which it is going to recommend it to more viewers. So basically what the algorithm does is to know how people react to your video. So first of all, you need to understand that when you post a content on your channel, YouTube is going to recommend those content to people, and if they click on it, YouTube will recommend it to more people. For instance, if YouTube recommend your video to 20 persons and out of that 20 persons, 10 people click on it and watch, YouTube is going to recommend it to more people. But if YouTube recommend your video to 20 persons and out of that 20 persons, just 2 or 3 people click on it, YouTube will stop recommending your content to your audience. So basically this is what the YouTube algorithm does. It studies how people react to your video. So the more they click on your video and watch, the more YouTube recommend your video to more people. The lesser they click on your video, the lesser YouTube recommend your video to more people. So what the algorithm does is to get your target audience. For some people, the algorithm gets to find their audience in no time, while for others it takes a while for the algorithm to get their target audience. That is why it takes a while for some people to grow on their channel while others grow in no time and start doing exploits. So if you are in the second category, that is if you are in the category where YouTube is still trying to get your target audience, what you need to do is to keep posting, keep improving on every video you post on your channel and keep moving. Do not be discouraged. With time, the algorithm is going to find your target audience and you're going to start getting views on your YouTube channel. So the next thing you need to research on is your audience. Before you go ahead to start creating content, you need to get your target audience, and your niche is going to determine your target audience. How do you pick your niche? When choosing your niche as a beginner on YouTube, the first thing you need to do is to pick something you are passionate about, something you are well educated about, something you know a lot about, so that it will be easier for you to create content in that line. So before you go ahead to pick a niche, it is important that you know what you are going into. Don't just pick a niche because it is a high-paying niche. You're going to end up not giving value to your audience, and when your audience stop watching your content, YouTube will stop recommending your video, and in no time your channel will be dead. So to avoid all this, in picking your niche, you need to pick something you're passionate about, you need to pick something you know a lot about, and something you are willing to learn. People are on YouTube for two main reasons. The first reason is to be entertained, and the second reason is to look for solutions to their problem. So you need to give your audience one of these two things for them to stick around and keep watching your content. And also, when choosing your niche, you need to also put your audience into consideration, because if you create content that nobody is interested in, nobody is going to watch it, and YouTube is not going to recommend your content to anybody. So when picking your niche, you need to also make research on the audience. You need to know if people are really interested in that niche you are about to pick. So you need to give your audience reasons to watch your content, because there are so many content creators out there doing what you are doing or doing what you're planning to do. So why should they watch your video? You need to give them reasons to watch your videos. So if you solve people's problem on YouTube, they're going to watch your videos and in return subscribe and become loyal subscribers. So you need to learn to give value if you want to grow on YouTube. The next thing I'm going to be talking about is the equipment you need to start and grow your own YouTube channel as a beginner. As a beginner, you don't need an expensive camera to start up your own YouTube channel. If you own a phone with a good camera, you are good to go. What you need to invest on is a good microphone. You can get a microphone to make your audio good, because a good video with a poor audio is going to turn people off. And when people don't click on your video or don't watch your videos for too long, it is going to pass a message to the algorithm, and the algorithm will stop recommending your content to people. So you need to invest in a good audio as a beginner on YouTube. The next tool you need is a tripod stand or a stable platform to place your camera or your phone on when making your content, because you don't want to make content that is not stable. This is going to make people not to watch your video. The next thing is good lighting. You can invest in artificial lighting by getting a ring light or a softbox, or you can make your content during the day by sitting in front of your window and making your content. So basically, these are the tools you need for you to start and grow your own YouTube channel. The next thing we'll be talking about is how to create your video as a beginner with no idea or experience. Before you go ahead to start making your video, the first thing you need to do as a beginner is to get content ideas. So how do you get content idea as a beginner with no experience, with no idea on what to do on YouTube? To get content idea, the best thing to do is to watch other people's content, consume them, and combine whatever you get from them and make your own content. This simply means you need to watch a lot of videos in your niche. Watch people in your niche, and as you watch their videos, look out for their titles, their thumbnail, how they make their video, what is working for them. Learn as you watch their videos. Do not just go and watch their videos to copy them word for word. No, you are doing this to get ideas, to know how to make your own video, to know what to talk about and how to talk about those things. So to do this effectively, I recommend you create a new YouTube channel where you watch content that you are interested in. For instance, if you want to talk about how to make dresses, I recommend to create a new YouTube channel and watch content from people that are into dressmaking. There you get to get ideas, you get inspiration from them, and you also learn how to do it effectively. So once you have your content ideas, the next thing you need to do is to generate your titles and your thumbnails. Your titles and your thumbnails are your pitch to your audience. If they are interested in your titles and your thumbnails, they are going to click on it, and when they click on it, the algorithm is going to recommend it to more people. But if they are not interested in your titles and your thumbnail, they are going to swipe away, and when they do that, the algorithm will not recommend your videos to more people. So you need to learn to invest in good titles and good thumbnails. Before you go ahead to start making your videos, you need to have an idea of what your title is going to be. You need to have an idea of how your thumbnails is going to be like. And you can also get ideas and inspiration for your titles and thumbnails by watching other people's titles and thumbnails. Then you go ahead to make your own. You draw inspiration from theirs and make your own titles and your thumbnails. So once you have your titles and your thumbnails ready, the next thing you need to do is to start scripting your video. It is important to learn to script your video as a beginner on YouTube. Doing this is going to keep you in line when making your videos. There are two ways to write your script. You can write your script word for word, and you can also write your script by just writing the key point, then you go ahead to explain that as you are making your video. So if you don't know how to write a script as a beginner, you can get help from ChatGPT and write a script using whatever you get from there. But don't just use whatever the ChatGPT gives to you, because it is generated, so you need to edit it and make it your own script. Then you go ahead to film your video using that script. Once you have your script written, the next thing to do is to start filming your video. Talking to your lens at first as a beginner is going to be challenging and awkward. It's not really as simple as it looks, but consistently doing this is going to help you to get better. So to get better in front of the camera is to keep on practicing, and the more you practice, the more you get better at talking to the camera. So after you're done filming your video, the next thing you want to do is to edit your video. As a beginner, you need to learn how to edit your video so that you know what to keep in the video and what to trim out. Since you are the one that made the video, it is best you edit it yourself to your own taste. Learn how to use simple editing tools. There are so many free editing tools out there that you can use on your phones and also on your laptops to edit your videos. Just learn the basics and you are good to go. So once you're done editing your video, the next thing to do is to upload your video. This is actually the best part. Once you're done doing all the work, the next thing to do is to upload your video on YouTube and you are good to go. So basically, these are the few things you need to start and grow your own YouTube channel. So in my next tutorial, I'm going to be sharing with you how to make your videos with just your smartphone. So if you find this video interesting and helpful, please don't forget to subscribe if you are yet to, and also don't forget to like, share, and drop a comment. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.